We're here with Emory University head women's soccer coach Sue Patberg as Eagles get set to take on a couple regional opponents. More on that in just a minute, but first, Coach, let's take a look back at this past weekend for you guys. Obviously a tough schedule to start the year, but it seems like the team's starting to gel a little bit more, especially in that 3-1 win over Lynchburg.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough schedule. I mean, those two back-to-back away trips, and then, taking on Lee University, it's always such a tough game, but a great game. And then finally, being home against Lynchburg, that was terrific. Get regional opponent in and get a home win in. So, it's nice. It's nice to start to kind of settle in. We just hit probably, I guess, 1/3 of the season behind us now, and trying to find a little bit more of a rhythm in our play.
In that game against Lynchburg, it was two of your seniors that really took over offensively for you guys, and Kelly Costopoulos and Veronica Romero. 2 goals for Kelly, a goal and assist for Veronica. Obviously, the seniors stepping up for you in that game.
They did. They really did. And, it was great to see Veronica open it up for us. I think we really scored that goal going kind of against the grain of play. I mean, I think Lynchburg kind of had gotten at us a little bit there, and for Veronica to get us on the board early was terrific. And then, of course, her assists and Kelly's finding the back of the net twice with 2 really pretty finishes. That's kind of her signature.
The defense, and probably by Division III standards, the defense has gone off to a solid start, but compared to Emory standards, it's been a little bit slower, I think, than what you're used to seeing.
Yeah, this is definitely more goals against than I think that we're used to. The Friday night goal against Lee, that was a penalty kick. What are you going to do about that? The goal against us that Lynchburg scored was really a very well executed set piece and a nice goal. So when we concede those kinds of goals, our big thing is let's not give up goals because we're unorganized or from our mistakes. If somebody's going to score on us, let's really make them work at it.
And it seems like the defense is starting to round into shape a little bit more so than earlier in the year, especially. Is that something that year to year doesn't matter how often a team has worked together? Just chemistry needs to be built between the players, maybe?
I think so, and just remembering to take care of the details of the game. The seams, the spacing of the seams, tucking in, sliding over, providing good cover, dropping off, who's stepping. I mean, I think those are just things that sometimes you take for granted, and we just, we needed to work on those. And so, defensively, yes, I think it's all coming together for us.
Okay, coming up this weekend, obviously, big games, Birmingham-Southern and Berry. We're kind of joking about this before, but it's kind of interesting that Emory, probably the only team in the country that's ranked in the top 25, that faces more top 25 ranked teams than they do ranked teams in their own region. It's kind of a rarity for you guys, but you have 2 tough games coming up this weekend with Birmingham-Southern and Berry.
Right. I mean, it's nice to play, a national schedule of top 25 teams, but really when it comes down to it, these regional opponents I feel like are as important, if not more important, than flying to Boston and playing and going to upstate New York and playing. I mean, these regional opponents are really, where we need to capture some wins and take care of business inside the region. And so we, have an opportunity both Friday and Sunday.
Okay, Coach, well, congrats on a good win last weekend, and good luck on the upcoming weekend coming up here.